Okay, thank you very much. And we are going to start now. And today's session is PEGA BPM Demo Day 2. And this is February 22. So we started our batch on February 21. Okay, where we are done with PEGA Demo. Just for 1 hour, the class has happened, where we have discussed only about half of the demo. Okay, we did not fully finish it. Okay, so what did we discuss yesterday? So I am going to just tell you about the same at a high level. See, for those who have missed yesterday's demo session, okay, the first half an hour of today's session, you may not be able to fully understand. Okay, please realize one thing. The first half an hour session today is dependent on, connected to yesterday's session. You are not able to understand first half an hour, it doesn't mean I am not teaching well. It means you do not have the idea about the previous session. If you watch the video of yesterday, then again watch this video, today's video, it will be crystal clear. Okay, it is connected. Actually, it is a continuation of what we have already done yesterday. Clear, everyone? Okay, but try to cope up. How many of you are attending today as a first session? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Today first session means you did not attend yesterday. Today only first session. How many of you are there like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and online also some people are there. For all of you, the recommendation is and the request is you watch the yesterday's video. Okay, so then you will be able to understand today when you watch it again, but try to cope up for half an hour. Within half an hour we'll finish the demo part. Okay, see, yesterday we have discussed about what is BPM, what is PEGA, what is its purpose in real world. Purpose in real world. This is what we have discussed yesterday. Correct? So PEGA or BPM. See, BPM is Business Process Management System, which can be used in order to develop the business applications and in order to run your business transactions on the same environment. And BPM environment provides a workflow architecture for your transaction model. Yes or no? So BPM provides an environment where you design and develop the applications and you can run the application, and the transaction model is like what? Transaction model is like process. You say it process, or you say it flow, or you say it workflow. You call it as work, you call it as transaction. All terminologies same meaning. This is the meaning of flow. We'll design a transaction model like a flow diagram. Diagrammatical representation of transaction like a flow chart can be done in business process management BPM system. Okay, based on this flow model, there are so many tools available in the market. PEGA PRPC, Out Systems, Appian, Cordis, Blaze, so many systems are available in BPM mode. Okay, now apart from this, in the BPM system, what are the components available? That is another key learning that we had. Okay, what are the components in BPM suite? BPM system has these components. Business rules. What? Okay, first one is process or flow. Process or flow. Second one is business rules. We discussed about what is all about business rules and all. We cannot repeat once again. Business rules influences the entire system behavior. The system works based on the rules. Simple example also I told. So our behavior will be depending on the rules and regulations that we are going to put ourselves. Okay, what time we want to eat, what we want to eat, what time we want to wake up, what time we want to go. Certain rules and regulations we are going to keep ourselves. Accordingly, we will be behaving. Yes or no? You need to store these rules, right? We will store in our brain. The same way, system will store business rules in a database called business rules database. Business rules database. Okay. Rules are stored in business rules database. System is available. There should be something driving these rules, yes or no? Rules should be driven. So in order to drive this, we have business rules engine. So the system is collection of all of this. Entire all these things collectively we are calling it as a BPM system used to develop applications. BPM system is used to develop applications which provides end-to-end solutions. That is what one more point to add. I'll tell you after a few minutes. BPM system is used to develop applications and you run the business applications where the system comprises of flow model for transaction design. Business rules will be there. Those rules are stored in a database called business rules database, and rules will be driven from database to the environment by using an engine. Engine here is not hardware. It is a software program called as business rules engine. These are the points we discussed. I am going to create one software system for application development plus execution. I want to use this BPM methodology. This is a model. It's a methodology. Was being told. If I follow this methodology and design my own application development environment comprising of all these components, my system is set to be BPM tool. My system is set to be what? BPM tool. See, many people in the market, they have designed application development systems by using different technologies. Some people have used C#, some have used Java, some have used CPP, anything, any programming language, any technology you can use, and design one system which the developers can use in order to develop the applications and business users can use in order to execute the application to make the business transactions. That tool, if it follows BPM, it is built based on BPM methodology, then it is called as BPM tool. Many vendors in the market have implemented, out of which PEGA Systems is one company. What is that? PEGA Systems is one company. PEGA Systems has adopted this BPM methodology and created a BPM system, BPM tool. They named it as PRPC. What is the name they have given? PRPC. PRPC stands for PEGA Rules Process Commander. Okay, PEGA Systems has created one software product. That software product has been built using BPM methodology, and they have given a name as PRPC. If it is built based on BPM methodology, means it should have all these 4 components. Yes or no? So PRPC stands for PEGA Rules Process Command. It has workflow. Flow model is there for transaction design. The remaining 3 naming convention is different. Remaining 3 are also there, but the naming convention I will show you now. See here. In BPM system, here what are you calling? PEGA Rules Process Command. Process or workflow is there in PRPC called as a process or workflow. Coming to business rules, the naming convention in PEGA is PEGA rules. PEGA rules are going to impact the behavior of the system. The PRPC system, how it should behave, will be depending on PEGA rules. BPM system, how to behave depending on business rules. Equivalently, PRPC system, how to behave depending on PEGA rules. Business rules stores in business rules database. PEGA rules stores in rule base. Technically, they are calling it as rule base. Naming convention can be anything. Overall idea is same. Understand clear everyone online? Following? Guys, this is the repetition of what we have done at a high level summary. Okay. Now, okay, business rules are stored in business rules database. These will be driven by a software program. What is the program? Business rules engine. Business rules engine drives the business rules which are stored in business rules database to the environment to achieve the goals. Okay. Same way, process commander. Business rules engine equivalent is what? Process commander is a software program. This process commander drives PEGA rules which are stored in rule base to the environment. I did not tell you what is the rule technically so far, but I have given you functionally what is the rule already. Rule means you can understand simply one traffic signal is one rule. Based on traffic signal rule, entire traffic system behavior will be controlled. Same way, there are some rules in the system which will impact the behavior of the system. Understand everyone clear? So in a BPM system, all these four will be there. PEGA rules process commander environment is meant for application development. It is built by PEGA systems using BPM methodology. So all four components will be there. Process is process, PEGA rules, PEGA rule stores into rule base, and process commander interacts with rule base, drives PEGA rules from rule base. So the name of the PEGA rules process commander PRPC is not so simple they have given. See, PRPC divide into two parts. PR stands for PEGA rules. Where does the rules will store? Rule base. PC stands for process commander. What does it do? It will drive the rules from rule base to environment. Overall, all these combinedly they have given the name as PRPC. Without knowing this, if you are learning PEGA, also no use. Fundamentals. Without knowing fundamentals, even you are a gem, will not be considered. Okay, so these are the fundamental things to understand about PEGA. Everyone clear? Makes sense? So PEGA rules process commander, you are clear, right? If someone is going to ask you why PEGA is BPM, will you be able to say them or not? Okay, now this is what has happened yesterday. Okay, now we are going to today's session. Okay, everyone try to follow. You'll be able to understand somewhat. If you have missed yesterday and you did not watch yesterday's video till next to 20 minutes, maybe somewhat you can understand if you fully focus here. Okay, now you can tell me, any one of you can tell me one point, what is the purpose of PEGA PRPC? It is used for application development and business process execution. Both will be done on the environment. So what is PEGA rules process commander? PEGA rules process commander is the revolutionary solution for building business process management systems. In the sense, PEGA systems has come forward, developed a tool PRPC in order to provide business process management solutions to its clients. That's it. In other words, it is a comprehensive platform for building and deploying BPM, CRM, decision management, and case management applications. See, BPM stands for business process management. CRM stands for customer relationship management. PEGA CRM is also there. But who is leader in CRM market? Salesforce, no doubt about it. PEGA also has CRM, but not up to the mark compared to competitors, because they did not provide better solutions compared to competitors. But in BPM world, PEGA is the #1 leader. Okay, so PEGA has BPM CRM as well, but BPM has huge market. Okay, because of its solutions that it has provided. Decision management and case management works together in BPM or CRM model. Okay, so we don't need to discuss in detail now. So PEGA has all of these provisions. And another important point is PEGA is a process that focuses on automation of work and powerful automation of program. So PEGA PRPC tool is going to provide you two things. One is automation of work. Second one is automation of program. Using this tool, you can automate work. Generally think about it and tell me what is meant by automating a work. What does it mean? What is your guess about it? Work automation means? What do you mean by work automation? That is a general question. This is not a technical.
Without any human interaction.
Without any human interaction, you want a task to be performed. See, every Saturday morning you are receiving SMS from your bank stating that so and so is your bank account balance. Is anyone manually sending all that to bank customers? No, right? They will write one program. That program is responsible for retrieving the phone numbers of the active customers and send them a message saying that so and so is your bank balance. Who will execute that program? Anyone is going to log into server and manually run every Saturday morning 7 o'clock. So that program will be scheduled. What will be done? There will be some scheduling happens. So they will design this program with a scheduler. Saturday 7 a.m. no end date means forever. Okay, till they change it. So every Saturday 7 o'clock automatically program will run without human interaction. It will perform some task. In our example, it is an email notification. It can be anything else. So work automation. Work automation can be done using PEGA. We are going to work on those rules. Agents, job scheduler, queue processor will be working. But work automation is not a powerful feature of PEGA. Why? It is limited feature. Actually, for work automation, there are separate tools available in market. I think you might have heard about those. Tell me, what are those? What do you call those tools? You definitely would have heard about those tools. RPA tools. What are those? RPA, robotic process automation. Now you heard about it, right? Blue Prism, UiPath, OpenSpan, and even so many other. OpenSpan is being acquired by PEGA Systems. Now PEGA is holding it. So PEGA has robotic process automation tool. But in the market, who is later in that? Maybe Blue Prism, UiPath, automation anywhere. After these three, OpenSpan will come into picture. Now, work automation, full-fledged work automation, there are some tools already available in market. PRPC in its BPM system it has the facility of work automation limited. Okay, we will be practically working on all those things. The powerful feature of PEGA is automation of program. What is the powerful feature? Now I told you what is automation of work. Can you guess what is automation of program? Guess what? Program automation means without writing the program will be generated. Yes or no? So without writing the program should be internally generated. How? See, PEGA PRPC uses a powerful form-based programming model. Form means, I will tell you, UI. UI means user interface based programming model. Means as a developer, generally you open an editor and write the code, write HTML code in the editors, write scripts in the SQL editors. That is what coding. No. You open one visual user interface, drag and drop, select from the drop downs like this. I want to design UI. Don't bother about navigations. Try to understand the concept. You are not ready to understand these navigations at this moment of time. Okay. I want to design UI. Generally, what should I do? I have to write HTML coding, save.html and execute it, right? But here I am not doing that. Anything I am accessing to do here is all about UI based. So here I am right clicking and then going through options, menu items and all are user interface components. So I am going to add a text box like this. I'm sorry, text box like this. If I want a text box, if I want a picker, radio button or something, I can checkbox add like this. I can add a slider control like this. Form based programming model. Why did I show you UI? Because you can easily understand. This is the same case even for the business logic, even for the database queries. You don't need to write the coding for UI HTML. You don't need to write the coding for business logic. You don't need to write the scripts for SQL queries and all. All will get generated internally automatically, where you need to use PRPC's user interface provided, where you need to know about what are the components available, how to make use of each of the component to interact with UI, to interact with business logic, to interact with database and all. Internally, it will generate queries. Internally, it will implement business logic. Internally, it is going to generate the HTML coding, JavaScript, all that. So, automation of program means program will be generated automatically. How? Form-based programming model. PEGA provides one user interface editor that you need to learn properly. Then internally it will generate the coding or queries or HTML, all that. So that is a powerful feature of PEGA. This much of automation of program is not being provided by any other vendor who has implemented the workflow management BPM systems. Because of only this reason, PEGA is leading the market. See, you are writing the code. Possibility is there, developer 1, developer 2. Both will write in a different way, same functionality. Yes or no? The efficiency and the throughput of a program which two different people are writing for the same purpose may be different. That depends on your skill, right? But this system is not like that. This is being provided by someone. You have to use the same. They started developing this tool 1983 when computer started. Almost Java was not there. It was started developing in C language, UI HTML, database, any database. What is the programming language? C language. Later, after few years, they moved it to CPP. And during 1995, that time Java is evolved, right? That time they translated into Java. Okay, today this tool is comprising of HTML, core Java, what is that? Any database, not JavaScript and all, any database. These three are main, but entire tool is designed by using almost 18 technologies are used. Okay, but we don't need to bother about anything. UI HTML5 today. Business logic is internally Java. Do you need to know about that business logic and see? No, you don't need to look into anything. You don't need to bother about anything here. Database can be any database as per the vendor. If I am a client, I am purchasing PRPC license. I can take DB2 license and install. I can take Oracle license and install. So this PRPC tool provides automation of program. Automation of program. The programming cannot be is need not programming. We don't need to write. When I say program, it doesn't mean only business logic. It is UI program, HTML, JavaScript, CSS, all that, and also business logic, and also database scripts and all, queries and all. You don't need to write. Automatically, system will generate. We will practically see all those. This is the powerful feature of PEGA. Everyone clear? Online resources. I think whether you attend yesterday or not, but still you should be clear today about this point. Every one of you, are you clear? Yes or no? Respond on charting window.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Irrespective of even if you have missed high level, you should have understood. Right? Now you see. So in the architecture of PEGA, we discussed about 4 components, right? Workflow, rules, rule base, process commander. Correct? I will show you that in a diagram. Rule base stores rules, process commander. That is there in architecture. In this architecture, node manager, servlets, rule sets. I am not going to tell you now. We will see later while we are practically starting. So I will show you the servlet in the URL itself, but I will not talk about it now. That is a technical point. Later we'll see. Remaining things I'll explain. See, in the architecture of PEGA PRPC, we already discussed. Rules are there, rule base is there, process commander is there, and users are developers. Means whoever wanted to access this environment, they can log in, they can access this environment by login. So login also will be provided by same tool. So you don't need to design a separate screen. So here, if you are going to log in, some ID, I logged in. So this is on. So this login ID and password should be there within the same system, yes or no? You are trying to log into Gmail. Gmail database should hold all these things, right? So here, PEGA system PRPC, you are trying to log in. This login ID password should be created inside the system only, right? So PRPC maintains the login table. Internally, it will be already available. You create it, will make an entry into it. So the users, developers, managers, analysts, any role, no irrespective of role, any type of login ID can be created within PRPC system. So on PRPC environment, rules, rule-based process commander, logins will be available in this architecture. Plus, Java compiler is there internally. Hey, why we need Java compiler for PEGA? What is the reason? I think you can guess by this time. I told you a few minutes back.
Code in the background.
Internally, this tool is using what? Java code for business logic, right? How Java code will be compiled if it is internally generated? It should be compiled, right? How it will be compiled? So Java compiler is needed. When you install PEGA, Java will be installed in your machine. Java compiler will be installed in your laptop when you are installing PEGA. Okay, you already have Java installed, you must uninstall it. The path will be, I mean, like this one and that existing path will be coinciding, and there will be a problem. Okay, so before you install PEGA, uninstall Java, uninstall any database if you already have. Database is optional. Java you must uninstall, there is no doubt. Understand? And did you start installation process? Today, I will share you that. I think we have already shared you, right? We were following up since past 10 days, start installation and come back to us. Okay, you might have inquired pretty recently, 2 days, 3 days back. You can start installation process without our help. That is possible. If you follow the video, which we are going to share you, you can start installation process. Okay, let me complete this first of all. So Java compiler is there internally, and XML clipboards are there. See here, I will open some UI. So this is one user interface. This is one UI which we have designed. Let it get loaded. Wait. This is one UI. There is a button on browse. It will allow you to browse the file and upload the Excel document and load the data here. Okay, I designed UI. Internally, this user interface, whatever I have designed, right, it will be translated, converted into XML language. What is that? You want to see that? Just for your information. Don't bother about navigation concept. That's the only point. This is internal XML. I don't need to bother about what is there. In this XML, as a developer, you need to know about 2 tags, which I will tell you later. So everything that you create in PRPC environment internally will be converted into XML format for the purpose of security, for the purpose of internal security. Understand everyone clear? So in the PRPC environment, I mean, like what is this architecture? Rules are there, rule base is there, process command are there, different roles of logins are there, Java compiler there, everything, the input that you provide to PRPC system, the output that you get out of PRPC system, everything will be converted internally in XML format. Understand clear? That I have shown you just for your information as of now. 2 tags we need, I'll tell you now. So before I tell you about the rest of the architecture, I will tell you one requirement, okay, to understand that. Just fully focus here, no technical, only real world. See, go to 1970s, 1960, 1970. Okay, there is a bank. Bank is providing loans to the customers. During 1970, do you have computer and digital applications? 60 and all. Digital applications are not there, right? Internet also not there, I think, 1960s and all. How it will happen now? You go to bank, take your documents, salary slips, hard copy collected from your this one. Tax department is there, income tax department. They will send you in a post yearly taxation documents and all. Correct? Papers. The papers you take and submit at the bank. You submitted and applied for loan. Bank wants to verify those documents. Genuine tax documents are not. Salary, okay, leave it. Tax documents are genuine or not, they want to verify. How they know about it? I have submitted, I might have fabricated, right? So whether the document is genuine or not, how a bank knows about it? So a bank representative will be there who is a registered customer for the income tax department as an entity, from representing an entity. He will collect all 10 profiles are there in 1 week. He will go on Friday, income tax department. There will be one cell that is responsible for verifying these documents and giving the information to the banks. They will charge some amount of money. Okay. So this person will hand over documents, come after 2 days. After 2 days, he will go and collect the original data. And after he is getting original data, he will compare all the data. This is manual process, right? 2 different entities wants to interact. Okay. We have to solve this by technology. For that, there is a technical concept called web service. What is the concept? Web service. I'll type here if you don't know. Web service. Web service concept is like this. Bank, previously it was human beings, now applications. Bank application, income tax application. 2 applications communicate with each other for exchange of information. Digitalization. No need to go to bank now. I used to go to electricity department to pay electricity bill long back during my childhood. Now should I go there? One application is there, Phone Pay, Google Pay, something. I'll open and pay. Phone Pay application will interact with electricity department application, sends the money, receives a response. Okay, payment is done successfully. Yes or no? 2 applications, if they want to communicate with each other, the concept is what? Web services. That web services concept is much needed in enterprise application developments. If you want to implement web service concept, this technology should support the protocols, HTTP, you are regularly using in your day-to-day life. Every website you access is HTTP protocol, correct? Yes or no? So HTTP protocol, by using it, you are accessing websites. Okay, like this, from your laptop, Chrome application, you are interacting with Google application using which web service protocol? HTTP protocol. Like this, SOAP, MQ, EJB, COM, Cobra, REST architecture, so many are there. PEGA PRPC supports web integration. The concept is called integration. Means one application interacts with another application. Integration is done, connection. So PEGA PRPC, by its architecture, it has the support for web service integration. Means PEGA application can communicate with any other application in this world by using web service protocols. That is there in the architecture. Everyone clear? Online resources, are you clear? Irrespective of whether you have attended yesterday or not, this point also should be clear, right? This is the architecture of PEGA. We have few more slides to cover. Here you go. Okay, so far we discussed, we develop applications using PEGA. What type of applications you develop using PEGA? Generally, there are two types of applications. I'm not going to talk about web and desktop. I'm talking about this way. Internet and intranet applications. What are the two applications? Internet, intranet. I'll tell you what is the meaning. Internet means public domain. Internet means what? Public domain. www.amazon.in, public domain. www.facebook.com, public domain. TCS.com, public domain, but internal to TCS there are applications. Leave management application is there in TCS. Can you access that from outside? Who can access it? Only the employees of TCS can access. Okay, so suppose Amazon application is there, you can access. Okay, who can access Amazon application for product delivery, that submitting the status delivered or not? Who can access that? Employee of Amazon who is working as an agent, correct? Insurance policy processing system is there. Otherwise, money deposit you are doing, right? Have you ever accessed bank application for depositing money, entering the amount and all? Who can access that? Cashier or manager of bank. So internal business applications will be there. These type of applications are called as intranet applications. The intranet applications we can develop by using PEGA. Does it mean we cannot develop internet application? No, we can develop. PEGA is not meant for that purpose. PEGA is meant for business process management, that to internal business process management mainly. I'll tell you one example. You know about Apple application, right? Apple.com. Okay, that is one application. Otherwise, Amazon application you take. Amazon.in or .com, one application. Okay. Internally, how many applications will be there for Amazon? Guess and tell me. How many will be there usually? Okay, we'll go like this. Amazon is going to hire employees, right? Employee management system should be there. One application. Leave request management application will be there, connected to it. Inventory management system will be there. Enterprise level, another application. Third party vendorship application will be there. Business partnership applications will be there. High level I am saying, other than this, so many will be there. One application you are seeing in outside world, hundreds of applications will run in the internal business. So PEGA is meant for developing internal business process management applications. All the applications that we see in today's world till today, all are internal business process management applications that you are seeing in PEGA. Okay, www. You don't find PEGA applications. Understand everyone? Clear? Online resources. So using PEGA, what type of applications we develop? Intranet applications. Okay. And what is the advantage of PEGA as a developer and for a client? PEGA is no code application development. Okay, these days they are again changing the terminology as low code. I'll tell you later what does it mean. No coding means no need to write the coding related to UI, HTML and all. No need to write the coding related to business logic or database queries. Without writing all this, without even having the expertise knowledge on these basics, I will tell you. Okay, you should be able to work on PEGA as a PEGA developer. One developer can work on UI, business logic, database. He doesn't need to have technical knowledge. All three he can work on, including reporting also. Okay, you don't need third-party tools and all. So that is what, because you are not writing any code, it is easy to develop the applications, and it is application development also will be faster. Okay, and here you go now. For example, if you are going to develop an application like Flipkart, for example, if you're developing by using Java or Python and it takes 1 year time. Example, consider. In PEGA, the same application to develop, it will take approximately 3 months, not exactly. Within 3 months, we can deliver the product to the client. Business can go on board into the market within 3 months duration of time. So less span of time that we're going to spend developing the applications using PEGA, because you're not doing anything from the scratch. I'll tell you one example now. Final, last point. See, I'll tell you one example. Listen to me carefully. You might have purchased a product in Amazon many times, right? After product purchase is completed, you might have received an email. Yes or no? The email has been sent by Amazon application. Is it so? No. Amazon application is there. Emails can be sent only by mail servers, email servers. Email servers are separate. Email server is there, Amazon application is there. At the end of the Amazon application, product purchase is completed, Amazon application interacts with email server. Amazon application interacts with email. It supplies all the details. What is the sender email? What is the receiver email? What is the body of the email? What is the subject of the email? Email server will receive it, send email to customer. Okay. But this logic to be implemented as or no? The logic for email integration should be implemented as or no? The logic that you are implementing for email integration should support all mail servers. It's not that you are going to sell your product only to Amazon. Amazon may use Flipkart, Amazon may use Outlook related services. Flipkart may use Lotus Notes related services. So your email integration logic that you develop, it should be developed in such a way that all existing email providers it should support. Future also you should somewhat it should be easily supporting. So to write that logic, if it takes 2 months for us, PEGA has already provided it. PEGA has already provided it. This is another key point. See, if you want to implement a functionality like this, it is just 5 minutes. You don't need to write the logic for email integration. You should know the system already has a functional component, send email notification. We need to call this whenever we want, pass the parameters to email, from email, subject, message body, what is the password of the from email, and what is the host name, Gmail host or Yahoo Mail host. If you provide all that data, it will send email notification. No need to write the coding. PEGA not only providing an environment of no coding, but also providing an environment with built-in features. This is one example. Like this, there are hundreds of features available. Okay, I'll tell you the technical terminology later, but built-in, predefined, built-in, you remember. Fine. So PEGA rules process command and environment is used to develop business applications with no coding plus using built-in features. Means even in the no coding, you don't need to write the coding. I mean, like form-based programming model. Even that is also getting eliminated. How? Already they developed some functional component, ready-made, they made it available. You just need to know the name of the functional component, try to use it at the appropriate time. That's it, done. 5 minutes. Okay, but learning is most important, remembering is most important in case of PEGA. Understand everyone clear? Because you are not writing anything from the scratch. So PEGA rules process command environment is used to develop applications without coding by using its built-in features. Application can be developed in a short span of time. Make sense, everyone clear online? That is all about the demo yesterday and today. So I am done with the PPT. Do you have any questions related to what we have discussed so far? No deviation questions. I'll come to the document of questions now. Everyone clear so far? Clear? Okay, fine. fine. We have 20 minutes more. Relax for a minute. We will go through this document. In fact, I have to relax.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Go ahead.
Uh, as we have discussed that the applications are developed by using PEGA, then server access needs to be done, no, sir. Like server also has to support for an application to run. So,
Correct.
as already said, email as email servers and alerts as alert servers. I mean, messages, whether the
SMS.
bank
Message.
when SMS alerts, so different servers. But above all this, we are maintaining one application. I mean, server, emails, alerts. These are subparts of an application. So all these applications should again run in one server, no, sir?
See, I'll tell you. Now, you need a component, okay, which can interact with an email server, communicate with it, supply all the details to send email. You need a functional component which has the capability to interact with an SMS server, supply the details of sender phone number, receiver phone number, content of the body, and subject of that, right? So these functional components which are needed to interact with other servers, you will create in PEGA. All is running in PEGA. This SMS server is separate. This, what is the other one? Email server is separate. Understand clear? So this is also web service concept overall. Okay. You don't need to write the coding for this interaction module. This module is already available. Okay. PEGA as a product, it has so many built-in features like this. So it can be integrated with any other systems also possible. But for that integration also, you don't need to struggle. Already functional components are ready-made available. So many. Clear? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You feel like it is, see, Amazon application, when you are purchasing product, receiving email,
Uh,
right? You feel like Amazon
yes.
application is sending. Yes or no? That is our feeling. But multiple systems are
Um,
involved there. Okay.
Yes, sir. But those multiple systems should be considered as an one application, no, sir. Like when we take an example of Amazon, Amazon has groceries, Amazon has Prime, some all these Prime videos, music,
Different
Prime
model.
Music, all sub applications are considered as one Amazon application, no, sir.
Correct. 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 Yes. Yes.
Then,
Let's
for
see. All
example,
are.
we think. Huh,
Go ahead. Go
Sir,
ahead.
I'll finish my doubt, sir. Sorry. So these sub applications considered as one application called as Amazon. And if suppose we think that these sub applications are running based on some servers, and above all these sub applications should run on one server, no, sir. Uh, so and
See, this is
overall, this
actually
Amazon
beyond
application runs on
beyond our discussion. But let me tell you, this is called a cluster system. Okay. See, no application will be developed as a single product in enterprise. Amazon application you're seeing, right? That is not one application. Amazon overall is one starting point of Amazon application. Okay. Inventory
yes,
management separate application, Prime separate application, music separate application.
application.
All these will be deployed
Yes,
onto different servers, but all these will
huh,
interact with each other. You don't realize that
each
these
other.
are different applications, but actually this is different. Like it's a design. So enterprise design, if you're doing like this, applications throughput and efficiency, execution fast, all that will be achieved. Okay. So these are
Okay,
different applications only, but those are interacting with each other, deployed onto different servers. All are being clustered. All are being clustered.
class.
Okay. That's how it will be done. That is actually not our job. That is admin tasks usually. Okay.
Yes, sir. Do PEGA support this type of processor
It will
when
support Java
coming to
supports
server?
Java supports SR no. PEGA supports. See, that is the main advantage. Whatever Java can do, PEGA is going to. As long as Java sustains in market, PEGA will sustain, no doubt about it. Okay. So we have 15 minutes
Yes,
now. Let's go ahead and see. Now you might have these questions. If I am able to cover all the questions within 15 minutes, I will cover. Otherwise, remaining questions we can see tomorrow. I already shared this document yesterday. But before we proceed, I will tell you one thing. All of you will be receiving this PPT document. See, PowerPoint presentation of our demo, and what is that? Course content of PEGA. This FAQ document which I have opened, yesterday session video. Where did we post it? We posted it in Google Classroom. We did not send you on WhatsApp. It is difficult actually managing. So we have sent you one Google Classroom link. This is open for all, everyone. Next batch demo also they will join here. Okay. So we sent you one Google Classroom link. All of you, did you receive that? If you click on the link, it will ask you to enter into the classroom. You enter into classroom, you open this document. Okay, you will access this. How to download it, I will tell you. Document wise, open in new window. Okay, and then you will see download and place this document in your own laptop. Okay, so that you will have it with you. Okay, everyone clear? So this, we are going to share the documents through Google Classroom. Everyone has joined Google Classroom, still anyone is there? Today we will send you one message which will have again classroom link. Yesterday if you have already joined, no problem, no need to connect. Once you join, that's it. So today, if you did not join yesterday, if you forgot to join, today you join at least, so that you can access the content. Okay, for 2 or 3 days we will add here. Once we form the group and all, we will separately create another classroom, will be given access only to those joined students. Okay, this is demo classroom. Understand everyone? Clear, right? Online also you will be receiving a WhatsApp message. Business rules and PEGA rules are same, correct? Now, who is eligible to learn PEGA and what is the education background that they should have? See, anyone from any education background can learn PEGA because there is no coding required. See, anything if you're going to learn, you have to start from zero in your life, right? Same way you can start here. In our career, we have seen the people who are from the background of M Pharmacy, B Pharmacy, and even other B.Ed like this also. They were able to learn, they were able to achieve it. They are now settled in the career. Okay, whoever has completed the training past 5 years back, all of them, our students in the market, for all of them, minimum 25 lakhs is their salary today. Okay, so that's because of, not only because of us, their hard work is also there. Okay, so if you put your efforts, if you are dedicated and determined towards learning, and you need to live about a thought, I am a non-technical, non-IT guy, this thought should not be there in your mind. Whoever you are, start from zero, it will work out. Okay, and from any background they can learn. And to learn PEGA, do you need any technical prerequisites? Okay, actually to learn PEGA by yourself, you need a technical prerequisite, but if you are learning from me, you don't need it, because the technical prerequisites I will be teaching. OOPS concepts I will be telling, database basics I'll be teaching while we are going through database and all. So you don't need to know about anything, but start from zero and surrender to me. You will be given with good knowledge for sure. But daily you are going to attend the session, regularly you are going to practice it, regularly you are going to finish your homework. It will work out. Okay, next. So this is one thing. Do we need Java programming to work on PEGA? See, many people, PEGA is built based on Java. PEGA is built based on 18 technologies almost. You don't need to know about all those technologies. You don't need to know about Java. You need to know more about PEGA. Internally, Java code gets generated. We don't even open it. Not at all required. You don't need to be a Java developer. You don't need to understand Java. Okay, I will tell you the basics of OOPS. Keeping that in mind, try to understand PRPC mechanism so that you will be a PEGA developer, and that too good PEGA developer. We strictly don't need it. And what are the job opportunities in today's market? Okay, see, you all know that the IT industry or the entire world is under recession except India. India is not impacted as much as rest of the world, right? During this recession period, no business is going to start their new investments. Yes or no? Okay, when they don't start new investment, they don't even invest the amount for the digital products, either upgrade or new product creation. Obviously projects will be not coming during this time. Yes or no? But for experienced employees, we are not at all impacted. Okay, pretty less, just 10%. And for freshers, as of now, freeze is going on. That you know, not about PEGA. Any technology you take in the market today, fresher openings are not there. Campus interviews also got reduced a lot. Okay, but it will come back. Okay, we have seen far worse recession than this during 2008, 2.5 years that time. Okay, this has started, it is almost 9 to 10 months. Okay, so it will end soon. So expecting to be over by this April mid, like that, but not fully, somewhat betterment, slowly betterment, normal stage. So this is the right time for anyone to learn and be ready to catch the opportunity once the market is good. For fresher point of view, experience we always we have no doubt about it. You put your resume with 3 years experience, 2.5 years experience today, 3 years, not 2.5, and 2 years got reduced. 2 years experience got reduced. It will come back. Don't worry. World will not be as it is today. Okay, it will change. Okay, we have seen good opportunities. Now opportunities are less. Again, it will come. The problem with people is mindset. When there are no opportunities, people will try to announce it. And there are no jobs in IT. There are no jobs in IT. These news channels and all. Layoffs are happening. Who is being laid off? Mainly sales teams, academy teams. These are the teams mainly and R&D teams. These teams are getting laid off on most of the companies, not the developers. Whoever is a revenue generating part of it, not being laid off so simply unless they don't have a project in near future of 6 months. Okay, if the candidate is not required, then this is the time they need one situation to remove the employees. Okay, I need a reason to fire you out, to send you back. So far for 1 year, even though you have project, I was able to manage, but now I am not no more ready to do that, because during a normal market situation, if I am going to lay off, what will happen to my company? Bad reputation, share value will go down. I need a reason to lay off. So what is the reason now? Recession. That's why layoffs are happening. Otherwise, these layoffs would have happened before 1 year, 2 years also. Okay, the person is not required actually for that company. So one reason is needed, but so this is not a huge recession. No need to much worry about it. It will come back soon. And so next, the job opportunities wise, the market across the globe for PEGA is really good, no doubt about it. So wherever you are from, if you're applying in India or any other countries, UK, USA, Malaysia, anywhere, we have opportunities for sure. Okay. And we have one question in our mind. See, there are many tools that come into market and they go away after 2 years or 3 years, right? What is the sustainability of my this tool and my job guarantee for long term? That is one question, right? Usually tools will come and go. Those are normal, some operational tools like Tableau, ClickView, like these tools will come, another tool will come and that will acquire the market and all. But PEGA is not a tool like others. It is a development tool. As long as you are using Java for application development, as long as you are using .NET for application development, PEGA will be there, because it is application development tool. It is a full stack development, in fact. Okay, so as long as you are doing full stack development using other technologies, PEGA will be there in the market. Okay, so the market for this will be next to 20 years. There is no doubt about it. And I'll tell you one more thing. The opportunities for PEGA will increase in future from 2024 mid after. The reason why, the tool what you are seeing today, it's a vast tool. So many things are there in this. Actually, this has been dividing into almost 30 different modules, small tools. Okay, core engine will be same. Core engine, add reporting, sell it with less licensing cost. Core engine plus add only background processing related stuff, and that is a module, and sell it to the client. So now if anyone wanted to purchase PEGA license today, they have to purchase the entire licensing cost. They have to spend all they have to purchase, irrespective of whether they are using few modules, still they have to pay. I purchased it, 10 modules are there. I am using only 5 as per my business. Remaining 5 are useless for me. Still I am paying. Okay, you don't need to do that going forward. Once this divide, already it is in progress. As a result, the licensing cost will reduce and the number of clients will increase. Okay, that's where I am going to tell, I am telling, that's why the market will increase going forward more than what is today. And next, should I have to be certified to be eligible to apply for a job? This is one important thing in PEGA. Anyone who wants to apply for a job on PEGA, they must be certified. They must be certified. This is one mandatory criteria in PEGA. See, all of you, whoever is sitting here and whoever is going to take up the PEGA training, blindly fix in your mind, first level of certification, all of you should be doing. You're not going to come back and ask me, should I do the certification for my education background and all. Once again, I told blindly, you are n number of people here, all n number must to do first level of certification. Do you have any question about it further? Irrespective of wherever you are in this world, you are from India, USA, or anywhere, wherever you are, fix in your mind, you have to do certification. That exam passing and all, we will guide you. No need to worry, you will not be failing. Okay, we will give you proper knowledge and skill. What are the different certifications available? Certified system architect means beginner level. Certified senior system architect means senior developer. Certified lead system architect, you are a solution architect, highest level of developer certification in PEGA. There will be two levels again, LSA 1, LSA 2. Okay, for none of you sitting here, you don't need to do that LSA now. After you work 1.5 years or 1 year from now, after you join the project, then you can focus on doing it. Doing the certification in India, you can get a package of around 60 to 70 lakhs per year. Possible. My friend is working for one of the company as a director. He is not director, I'm sorry. He is now, what do you call his role? CEO. Okay. He is the lead system architect, solution architect, and he is entirely managing that company. One small company. Okay, with around 150 people. Okay, his package is around 1.2 crore per year. That is good in India. Why we need to go to UK and all? That is sufficient, right? So that's a good package. So that's the possibility when you are an LSA. And CSA CWSA package is also good. For CWSA, around 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs is also possible. Okay, maximum. And for CSA, 12 lakhs. Okay, suppose you are a fresher. You are going to apply for a job in Commonwealth Bank of Australia directly. We have two resources hired from our academy. Fresher opportunity, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, 13.4 lakhs package they have given. I have never seen that in my career. As a fresher, you are starting from 13.4. That's the demand because they are client, their bank, they can give. But not every other company will give. I'm not saying that. One best result I am telling. Worst also I'll tell you, 3.2. That company is also there. Okay. Fresher package depends on company. But the scope of this growth, academic growth in PEGA is huge compared to other technologies. Okay. Now, what certification you should be doing as per your profile? Okay. So I already told all of you blindly fix that you have to do CSS certification. Is there any charge that they are going to collect money and all? You will be paying that amount, not to us. You will be paying that amount to Pearson Center. What is the amount? $175 plus applicable taxes in the respective country wherever you are writing. You are writing in USA, $175 plus tax there if it is there. In India, 18%. Total it will become around $206. Convert it into rupees, not in Google. Go to exchange rate, convert on your credit card, and then bank processing charges will be there. Conversion charges will be there. Overall, it will become actually around 16,000 change. Okay, but will not charge you 16,000 change. We'll charge around 15,500 only. We'll apply some coupons and all. So remaining help and all will be provided accordingly. So, but certification cost wise, I'm telling you because you need to look at course fees, certification fees, all that. I do not want to make it a burden for you afterwards. So I'm just revealing everything now itself. All of you, you have to do CSS certification. What is the cost of next level of certification? Again, plus same charges. Okay, two certifications if you are doing, what is the charge? 175 plus 175 total tax. Understand clear? but returns also will be same. On PEGA, the packages also will be same. You can earn it in 1 month. Okay, but at the same time, you should be technically good. You learn PEGA, no one will give you job, simply. You learn PEGA and be skillful, you will be offered many opportunities. Okay, clear everyone? So now the time is 9 o'clock. I will be extending it for 10 more minutes. Any objection? No, right? We will extend because we will complete this. Okay. So no hurry, but I want to complete it actually. Okay. Now you see. See who has to do CWSS certification. First, India. If you are applying for a job in India, your expected package is more than 12 lakhs. 12 lakhs plus. I'm not talking about whether you have 2 years experience, 3 years experience, 5 years, 10 years. No, no. Keep this in mind. Today your package is 7 lakhs. You're expecting 18, 15, 16. Then you must do CWSA. You must be doing CWSA. One thing I will tell you clearly, listen to me. If you are a CWSA developer or CSA developer, work-wise, internally when you join project, 2 years or 4 years, no difference. But it is our feeling, okay, if I mention 3 years, they will be a work burden will be more and all. Reality is not like that. 2 years, 4 years, you go with resume, interview will be same, work also that will be assigned will be same. You will be able to understand only when you face it. Simply if I say don't believe. But that is the fear of the people. Okay, if I mention 3.5 years, okay, interview will be tough. No, it won't happen. Okay. Interview will be same for 2 to 4 years. Work will be same for 2 to 4 years. In fact, if you have CWSA, you'll be hired soon. Client want that certificate. You have CWSA, even though your performance is 60%, you'll be hired. You have CSA, performance is 80%. No. There may be chances. Okay, so that's the importance of certification level. Don't get afraid. If you are having higher certification, you will be your interview will be tough and your job will be tough. Job will be same in both cases. Beyond 4, it will be little different. Okay, we are not going to go with beyond 4. Maximum 3.54, not more than that. But this training will give you even more than 5 years experience. I will tell you during the training itself, I will give you some homework questions. I will not ask you to research by Google and tell me. I will ask you, go and check with someone who is working in PEGA since past 7 years, 10 years and get back to me with answer. Let us see if they are going to solve it or not. You will come to know what level you are learning by that way only. See, if you are already a PEGA developer, you will understand the beauty of this training here. You are not a PEGA developer, how do you know? Whatever I teach, that is the ultimate thing, right? You already tasted sugar. It is very good. After that, if I have given you honey, then you can say it is far better than sugar, right? Directly, you don't know anything. Directly, I have given you honey. What will happen? You cannot, right? If you are already a PEGA developer working, you will understand the beauty of this training. Okay, it is not so ordinary training. In this batch itself, for every batch, we have people who are already working on PEGA. Their comments will tell about the level of this training. Okay, for a fresher, you don't know anything about PEGA. Whatever I teach, you learn somewhere else and you come back. There are people like that. You learn somewhere else and you come back. Now you watch our YouTube channel videos, you will realize, oh, I did not, my trainer has not taught all this. Oh, this much depth is there in PEGA. Then only you'll come to know. If you have some information already, then the additional information value will come to know. So, but you are being given with the expertise knowledge even more than 5 to 6 years for sure. Okay, but I am not recommending you to go with 5 to 6. 3.5, 4. Freshers, 2 years gap, 2 years, 1 year gap, 1 year only. But this below level, 2 years, 1 year fresher, you will get openings slowly. Please wait. Okay. During this time, cooling time, you need to learn and be ready. Okay. Now, what are the certifications that you can finish? See, 12 lakhs plus, I was in middle. 12 lakhs plus package, you have to do certification of CWSA. Okay, doing it, you will get job. USA people, what about someone who is there in USA? 75% of jobs are based on CWSA. 25% are based on CSA. There. So previously it used to be all jobs are on CWSA. Now even they are hiring CSA up to some extent. So USA people, please make sure that mostly you do CWSA so that you will get job very soon. Okay, that market is really different, but I will guide you accordingly. Don't worry about it. Anywhere else in the globe, so according to your country, you need to think about it, what to do. And with this course, with the knowledge that I am going to gain by this course, what are the different certifications I can finish? You can finish CSA, CSSA. In fact, this is going to give you the knowledge of LSA as well. But design aspects, it will not give you. Development, it may give you up to some extent. Design aspects, it will not give you fully. Okay. So recommendation is, after you work in a project for 1 year, reverse engineer your project design, try to understand it clearly, and then start focusing on LSA. Okay. Next one. What is the duration of the overall course? Yes, please.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, go
So
ahead.
without CSA, can I complete CSSA? Is it?
No. You should pass the first class and then only second class. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
CSA you are passing. While booking, it will ask you what is the ID of CSA. You give it, then booking will be enabled. Book option will be enabled. Okay, understand? So CSA
Okay.
passing, then only CSSA passing, LSA 1, LSA 2. Okay, now here. What is the duration
Yeah,
of
hi.
the course? Yes, please.
Hi, I have one.
1 minute. Unmute again. Sorry, I have muted. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay. So, what about if we are planning to do certification of CPBA? So,
CPBA is business architect. See, business architect course is different, but this course will entirely cover business architect also, except requirements and all. Okay, requirements
okay.
related. But business architect wise, if you are planning, this course will help you a lot. Plus PDN also, you do the course, that will, you will be able to clear the certification, will help you. No worries.
What is that PDN?
PDN, I will tell you, pdn.pega.com. Okay,
Okay.
you register there and do it, but this course will give you better knowledge to understand the PDN. Directly you can't understand. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me proceed forward. Okay, I know that I am not giving you time to ask me questions. These questions might be yours only. Okay, just go ahead. Tomorrow I'll give you time to ask me. Okay, why the course duration is 3.5 months when other institutes are offering for 45 days, 2 months, like that? The reason is so simple. See, we are going to learn about everything from the scratch, that too in depth, even interview point of view, and even best practices. So much will be covered about a topic which you do not even realize. Working in enterprise application development, that much level will be covered. It will take time. It's not that we simply attend the session and then we are going to listen and copy paste the work. You need to understand. It should be digestible to the subject. You need to get the concept. You need to understand the interview question, reverse engineering, forward engineering, troubleshooting, debugging, enhancement, change request. All these aspects one should understand. We are not only going to teach you the technology, as I told you on day one, we are also going to focus on understanding the real-time environment. Okay, servers, different servers. How do you get requirements? All that will be focused during the training. It will take time. Multi-node environment. Even though those are not part of the course, I should teach you to explain some of the concept. Otherwise, there is no meaning of explaining. Okay, it will take time. So what is the daily class duration? 8 o'clock you are attending, 9 o'clock will wind up regular classes. 1 hour every day session will be done. For you to practice, you need at least 1.5 hours. Apart from this 1 hour, before tomorrow, in a day, any time, that's your wish. You are from USA, already night, attend the class, go to bed, and then morning wake up. Do spend 1.5 hours, finish it before the next class. You are from India, accordingly you are going to schedule it and finish it. Minimum 1.5 hours. If you are properly learning, following the methodology that I am going to tell you, it should not take more than 2 hours. If you are deviating, it will take 5 hours, 6 hours also. Follow the methodology which I am going to tell you. Okay. So how do I get my practice done after the class? During the session, while it is running, you don't need to have a laptop in hand to do the practical. You need a laptop in hand to attend the class if you're an online student. Classroom you don't need. After session is completed, then I will share you theory documents, interview questions document, practical documents, screenshot by screenshot. For video to be available in the regular practice, it will take minimum 8 hours. Okay, the processing will take time. We have so much things to do. Okay, don't depend on video on day one itself. Depend on video next day, next day, next day. 1 day gap will be there. But documents with screenshots all put together is a video. Your attending class documents screenshot, all screenshot put together, you make a video, it will be a video. Better than a video. Depend on practical screenshot document on day. Revise, revision. One more time you want to listen, then video. Okay. And you are going to get the help or assistance to the WhatsApp group. We will be creating a WhatsApp group, adding all the students, whoever has enrolled by making the fees payment. When would you make the fees payment? Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will be making that. Okay. And then we will be adding you into group. As of now, we are communicating with you on broadcast. Broadcast is not a group. Okay. Group is separate. You can see each other. Okay. Broadcast, you cannot see yourself. I can only see all of you. Okay. So that is what. See, you will be practicing after the session. We will be always available through WhatsApp group and all. See, sincerely, if you are following the methodology which I'm going to tell you, following theory documents, practical documents, video for revision, you don't need a third person to help you. You need a third person to help you only in one situation. You are in hurry to finish the task without gaining the knowledge, just by copy paste. That is a fact. Okay. So we are done with this. Can I get help in resume preparation? Obviously, at 2.5 months itself, we'll start preparing resume, not at 3.5 months. 2.5 months we are done. We'll start preparing resume. That's it. We don't wait till. So meanwhile, you can prepare. That is the point. 15 days you need to take to prepare the resume. I'll tell you how to prepare. Okay. So what if you miss any class due to some emergency? Today, tomorrow you are missing. No problem. We will upload the video. Whether you attend the session or you miss the session, we will send you the video daily. You watch it. See, there is no way that you stop the training, join another batch, because we are already providing videos. There's no way like that. That is so strict. What if you are not able to continue your course? See, very worst situations will be there. I can understand that. Today you call me, from tomorrow I'm not able to continue this training program. Okay. And I will not be even going through videos. You inform that and drop off. We'll remove entire access. We will give you back. We will allow you from that point in some other batch. When you inform today about tomorrow, after 10 days, you come back. I was busy. I'm a CEO of company. I don't listen to all of these things. Please don't mind about it. Okay. Okay. Any emergency situation, you just need to leave a WhatsApp message, no phone call. Type your name. This is the WhatsApp message. I'm not able to attend from tomorrow. Emergency situation. Please remove my access. That is a proper way of communication. Phone call you inform? No. Not considered. Understand? So that is, I think, maybe 1% due to emergency situation can happen like that, but not for everyone. Okay. Regular practice is needed. We are giving you video access. Why? Even if you miss, go through the video. Okay. See, everything that is being discussed here is there in the video, right? There is no point in writing again. Correct? So that is very strict. If you have time to learn for this 3.5 months, then only you should join. If you are joining with a mindset of I want to do it after 5 months, I don't need now, then you join after 5 months. That is the point. Understand? I don't want you to waste your money so simply. Okay, clear? Because we give you 100% with 100% dedication. We expect the same from the student. Okay. Video access will be there throughout the training, plus 45 days more after the training. After that, automatically the access will get removed and videos will get deleted actually. Are we going to build any project from the scratch? Yes, we are going to work on 4 projects. Let me tell you. One project regularly will happen. After 2 weeks, second project will begin. You have to do by yourself. I'll give you the requirements and explain. Completed training is completed. So if you are willing, you can give. I can give you a third project. Actually, there is one more thing I have to tell you. You are done with the training. During the training, it is mandatory that every student should give the interviews for every 2 weeks. Okay. Based on your performance, we will accordingly guide you step by step. Whoever is performing very well, up to the expectation, you'll be given additional 45 days of course once again. That cost is 20,000. You don't need to pay. Outside students, they are joining that program. They are paying 20,000. For you, it is free. Okay. You join somewhere else, learn PEGA. You are joining that job ready program. You need to pay 20,000. Okay. You are a student of Harsha Trainings. You don't need to pay. But you are not allowed unless you prove now in this program. Without proving here, you can't do anything there. So we are just going to polish you. little bit more. You are there in the program, you are in the job. What is the eligibility? Till next 6 months you can attend, not immediately. Maybe you'll not be able to finish practice by 3.5 months, right? You give mock interviews after 3.5 months completed. 1 more month you take, start giving 4 mock interviews. You are eligible, we'll add you. Within 6 months of completion, we will allow you. No worries. Okay. The ultimate goal is you should be ready for that program. Okay. Are you going to provide any soft copy of the material? Yes, we are providing soft copy of the material and all you will be given. And what kind of support you'll get anytime during the training or after the training, as long as you get back to us looking for some technical help, we'll be able to assist you and guide you as a student if you're a student of Harsha Trainings in future also. That's it from my end. I have taken more 5 minutes than committed. Sorry about it. And what is this numbers and all? Why do you give? Don't give your phone numbers, please. The charting window. And here you go now. See, I am repeating once again, Google Classroom link will share. Now, this PPT once again I will add here. This course content once again I will add here. Otherwise, this is already there. You can see, I think, no need to add. I will be adding installation video link. Okay, software download link. That information will be added. Download and watch the video. Spend 20 minutes to watch the video. Finish installation process. You can easily do. System requirements also will be adding there. Clear? That's what you are going to receive after some time, apart from today's session video. Clear? Makes sense? Everyone clear?